No clear direction in markets today, with bulls and bears fighting for control. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete global indices roundup for August 23rd. It is a split session across global markets. This comes as S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB, adding pressure to energy markets. Let us go region by region across the major global indices. Starting with the Americas session. S&P 500 is trading higher by plus 0.43% at $7,674.37. Equity markets are responding to reports that stock market today, Dow gains 500 points, SpaceX snaps a losing streak, Bitcoin pops, Investors Business Daily. NASDAQ 100 ticked up plus 0.33% to $29,309. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Michael Burry Flagg's new RE bubble risk, says GDP growth is really counting on data center build-out, StockTwits. Dow Jones is trading higher by plus 0.98% at $53,277. Equity markets are responding to reports that Dow Jones futures fall as oil prices, Bitcoin jump, Walmart skids on earnings, Investors Business Daily. Starting with the Europe session. DAX edged higher plus 0.59% to €26,137. This comes as S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB, adding pressure to energy markets. FTSE 100 edged higher plus 0.64% to £10,817. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, Rumble's Bitcoin buy, what's moving markets. Starting with the Asia session. Nikkei 225 slipped minus 0.30% to 66,016 yen. Currency markets are reacting to gold regains momentum as weak dollar, safe haven demand and seasonal buying support prices, The Economic Times. Hang Seng is up plus 1.21%, trading at 26,009 Hong Kong dollars. The move follows reports that Economic and Commodity Outlook, BHP. Kospi edged higher plus 0.88% to 6,912.95 Korean wons. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Michael Burry Flagg's new RE bubble risk, says GDP growth is really counting on data center build-out, StockTwits. Nifty 50 is little changed, hovering near 24,252 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that stock market today, Dow gains 500 points, SpaceX snaps a losing streak, Bitcoin pops, Investors Business Daily. Sensex is broadly flat at 77,541 Indian rupees, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Equity markets are responding to reports that stock market today, Dow gains 500 points, SpaceX snaps a losing streak, Bitcoin pops, Investors Business Daily. ASX 200 is trading lower by minus 0.27%, at $9,058.90. The move follows reports that Economic and Commodity Outlook, BHP. Now, a look at some of India's most active stocks in the news today. Infosys is trading lower by minus 0.80%, at 1,121 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that stock market today, Dow gains 500 points, SpaceX snaps a losing streak, Bitcoin pops, Investors Business Daily. Operating margin trajectory toward the 19 to 21% target is back on track. The risk is North America financial services softness. Any new large deal announcement, particularly in European manufacturing, would be a meaningful catalyst given the diversification it signals. Maruti Suzuki dropped sharply minus 1.77% to 13,565 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that Dow Jones futures fall as oil prices, Bitcoin jump, Walmart skids on earnings, Investors Business Daily. After today's weakness, the 13,158 Indian rupees area is the first meaningful support level to watch for Maruti Suzuki. A stabilization there would be the first sign that sellers are losing conviction. This is our analytical view, not investment advice. Now let us look at what is driving these moves at the macro level. On the geopolitical front, this comes as S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB, adding pressure to energy markets. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. On the data front, equity markets are responding to reports that Dow Jones futures fall as oil prices, Bitcoin jump, Walmart skids on earnings, Investors Business Daily. And looking at how some of the biggest global names are trading today. Samsung surged plus 3.87% to 281,500 Korean wons in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that Samsung, Broadcom reach $200 billion RE memory chip deal, manufacturing dive. The HBM supply competition with SK Hynix is the defining story. Samsung needs to close the yield gap to win hyperscaler HBM contracts. Consumer DRAM pricing is recovering as inventory normalizes. Watch for any Nvidia or Google qualification update on Samsung HBM. Goldman Sachs made a dramatic move today, surged plus 3.73% to $1,039.28. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Goldman Sachs stock doubles from Liberation Day lows. Yahoo Finance. Investment banking fee recovery is the core thesis. The M&A and IPO pipeline is the most active since 2021. Trading revenues remain elevated given rate and FX volatility. Any large IB mandate announcement would be a direct catalyst. NTT is up plus 2.91%, trading at 166 yen and 10 sen. Equity markets are responding to reports that Palo Alto Networks signs a $1 billion NTT data deal ahead of Q4 earnings, TKR.com. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for NTT sits around 176 yen and 7 sen. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view. Always do your own research. Let us give you our near-term view on the Hang Seng. The near-term technical picture for Hang Seng looks constructive. Watch the 27,050 Hong Kong dollars level as the first meaningful resistance zone. A close above there on decent volume would be an encouraging sign for bulls. As always, this is analytical commentary, not financial advice. To summarize, 10 indices in the green, 2 in the red today. Risk-on conditions dominate the global equity landscape. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Every morning, before markets open, we break down exactly what is moving and why. If you want that edge every day, subscribe and hit the bell icon. If today's analysis was useful, a like is the best way to support the channel. We genuinely appreciate every single one. We read every comment. Drop your view below. Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is your global indices roundup from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily updates across every major market.